Stepping away now from group policy, we have another task here on delegating password settings management, which is, as I said, something we've kind of already done back in the old 70-410 content. But I do want to show you once again the delegation of control wizard that exists here under Tools and then down here under Active Directory Users and Computers. Imagine the situation where you have an IT organization, and in that organization, you have your usual account operators, that built-in group already in Active Directory, but you may also have some global groups that have need to, for example, manage passwords for different users as you go through your everyday activities. Well, one way in which you can accomplish that is just to put the entire IT group in the account operators group. However, you might not want the entirety of your IT organization to have that ability. If you just want to dial down very specifically to just password settings and the management of passwords, it's possible to actually define a delegation of that control by using the delegation of control wizard. If I right-click here on Company Computers and go down here to Delegate Control, this is where I can launch that delegation of control wizard. And what I want to show you is that if I hit the Next button here and then plug in a group that I'm interested in delegating control to, I've created a group here called IT. So let's just assume that this is our IT group that we need to provide access. Let's grant then the IT group over here on the next page the ability to reset user passwords and force the password change at next logon. That is pretty much all I believe you need to know for this specific task. Delegating this task to a group of IT users permits them to use a tool like Active Directory Users and Computers, or potentially even PowerShell or anything else that would reset a user password, would allow them to accomplish that without giving them all the additional control that your typical account operators group would give them. If I come through here and hit Next and then Finish again, that will go through completing the delegation of Control Wizard and applying that now here to our organizational unit called Company Users. The only thing I'll tell you about the use of the delegation of control wizard is that whereas the wizard makes it very easy for you to configure a delegation, trying to figure out exactly where that delegation is after you've configured it can be quite a bit more challenging. If I come back here to company users, there's no wizard that says, what control have I delegated? Instead, I have to come here to properties. And in fact, in order to get the property view, I have to come here and turn on advanced features. But I have to come here to properties, take a look at security, and then go into advanced security to then identify exactly what I've delegated to that group. So the company IT group, for example. If I scroll down here, I should eventually find right here the delegation that I made. So I show you this because that's the use of the delegation of control wizard, but I also show you this with caution because making use of that delegation of control wizard also comes with some unexpected consequences that can rear their heads later on when you're trying to figure out who you delegated control to.